Today I'm going to show you how to attach a Prusik knot to a ridgeline so that we can secure an emergency tarp shelter to this. This is the third video in a series of knots that show you how to do this properly. First of all, I'm going to need a shorter piece of paracord. This is probably 2.5 feet long. I'm going to use a different color than my ridgeline so you can see this easier. First thing you need to do if you're using paracord is to remove the inner 7 strands, or however many depending on the paracord you're using. This is 550 cord, so it's got 7 internal strands. For a Prusik knot, this piece of rope needs to be thinner than this piece of rope. And you can do that by removing those internal strands. Now I want to create a loop out of this. There's many number of ways you can do this. All I'm going to do is a simple double overhand knot. So I basically make a bight in the rope and just your everyday run-of-the-mill overhand knot. So now I've got a loop. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to coil it around my ridge line here. Now, I don't want this knot here to interfere with the knot later on. You'll see what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is this piece wraps around my ridge line, and take time to dress this knot. Dressing it basically just means making the knot neat. I want everything in line. All these should be in consecutive order. None of them should be overlapping. And I'm just going to pull this tight and dress it as I go. Make sure none of them overlap. And then I'm going to pull this tight. Everything is in line, nice and neat. I can take this and I can slide this back and forth on this rope, right? However, when I put tension on it, it's solid. That's not going anywhere. And it doesn't matter if I'm pulling it this way or this way, it bites into this line and it makes it so I can tighten up a tarp. Now, what's cool, with no tension on it, I can slide that back and forth. Now I need 2 of these, one for each corner of my rope. So I already had one loop prepared. So what I'm going to do, same thing, is I'm going to wrap this around, dress it neatly as I go. Dressing this, making it neat, is probably the hardest part about this knot. If you don't make it nice and neat, like I just did there, it's not going to work right. So just back up to where it was neat again, and then do it again. And now it's on there, but I can slide this one way, back and forth. Let's go this way here, this way here. Now these two are going to pull together. That's it. That's your Prusik knot on a ridge line. Now when I take this down, when I move to my next campsite, leave these on here. No point in redoing this whole thing. This could be your ridge line that you keep going every time you go out camping. But that's it for now. Hopefully you learned something. Thanks for watching.